Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Happy Thursday. It's January 30th, 2025. I want to start out by sending my heartfelt prayers to the people that were involved in the Black Hawk passenger plane collision in Washington. Still not a lot of details yet, but I do know that there was a flight heading to Kansas holding, I believe it included a team of ice skating team. So details to come, and I'm sure it'll be a deep dive, but we will send our prayers out, okay? Other than that, how are you guys feeling? This deck, I don't think you guys have seen this deck yet. This is Star Bright's Tarot. It has, each card is a constellation. Okay. Still has the same meaning as tarot. It just gives you an idea of what constellation is around the energy of that card. And if Spirit tells me to include that, I will. But let's get an overall reading of Collective's energy today. A shout out to King of Wands for contacting me yesterday to let me know that if you have a finance question that involves crypto or digital wallets or whatever, don't include your, I think he called it seeding identities, something, but it's a code to be able to get into someone's account. Please do not offer that during the show or comments because someone can be hacked, okay? All right. I guess he earned a star for that, and he doesn't have to sit in the corner today. All right, energy for the collective this Thursday. Okay, start out with judgment. Something's getting our attention. Two of Wands, maybe some tough decisions. Something might bring our attention to, in order to move forward, do I stay or do I go? Magician in the past. Okay, this is all about manifestation. It's what we've all been working on, manifesting our future. Sometimes that involves making tough decisions. Seven of Cups is making choices. There's a lot of things to choose from, regardless of what this is. This could be finances, this could be love, this could be personal job, employment, moving, you name it, it covers it. The moon. You have to learn to trust your intuition. Sometimes intuitive answers are better than logical ones, believe it or not. You have the strength to do this, all right? You can move forward. You can tame this beast. Look at the major arcanas. You guys have got good energy today. High Priestess is another reminder to use your third eye, your intuitive ability. There may be some underlying secrets in your decision making. Eight of Cups. Okay, so some people, this tough decision is walking away from something that's not doing you any good. It is a tough decision. Three of Cups. Okay, so we're back on the energy of hanging around the right people. You guys tired of hearing the same message every day? But it is. Three of Cups is always about celebrating, having fun with good people that don't bring drama to your life. Okay? So repeat message, but when Spirit repeats messages, even in a different layout, but the message is the same, it's important. And it's a continued thing that we're working on. We can't just wake up one morning and go, everybody out. It's a slow process, especially when that's family. How do you avoid family and drama, right? We've all got it in one form or another. All right. Higher self messages. What do we need to know today? Sleep mentality. Sleep? What is this that they speak of? Maintaining balance and a resilient mind. Sleep? What? I do not comprehend this word. Now, it's important to get enough rest. All right? We have to rest our mind. And even though your subconscious is constantly little worker bees, your physical body needs rest in order to make those tough decisions, get things done, even if it's the chores. But we have to have balance in our life. All right. All work and no rest will weaken you in mind, body, and spirit. So make sure that you are getting plenty of rest. Believe me, if you don't, spirit will make you. Okay. Little golden insight. Yes, wings. Apparently we're doing 5 today. I even had to change up a couple of the decks. You're going to see a couple of oldies but goodies come back today. When I meditate and pray before reading, I always ask what they want me to use. And we had to kind of dig in the archive decks today, which is fine. We like choices. Saucer, a cup of tea. Oh, you remember the drama and the rumors? Insincere friends that we're walking away from? Yeah. Interference, secrets are not safe. Be careful who you talk to. Okay, so Spirit once again is already starting off. Avoid drama and people with yappy jaws. The apple always represents temptations, but getting educated. So if you're seeking further knowledge, go ahead and do that. Be careful and use your discernment with what information you're receiving, and avoid temptation. You might be tempted to hang out with the gossipy friends. You might want to think twice. Piggy bank, are we saving money? Being frugal, reserving. Okay, thank you. Spirit showing me for in the future, whenever that is, I'm not putting dates on it, that we have a cutoff from ATMs. You can call it the 10 days of darkness or the EBS or whatever label you want to put on it. If you don't have access to your funds, you might want to have a little in your pocket. Okay. All right. Your tree, stay grounded. We here in the Tucky are getting a little bit more milder weather, getting a little bit of a break before winter decides to show back up. It's even going to hit like 60. Go outside, ground, give your energy to Gaia, hug a tree. Whatever that means to you, it helps balance you out, okay? It's also a reminder that we're always sprouting new buds for growth. Spiritual growth. Fangs, energy-sucking vampires. That's these gossipy friends, okay? It could be your ego, shadow self. But the environment that you hang out in affects your growth. Remember that. So if you are forced to deal with energy vampires, make sure that you're staying grounded, you're staying focused. Limit yourself to these people. until you can walk away from them. All right? You may be learning new things about the people you thought you knew that actually aren't so good for you. All right? So, very consistent with the same message. Apparently, we all have some energy vampires around us. They can appear to be of the light, but some people get their energy from other people, and that is not okay. Do not give consent for anyone to take your energy. A little bit different 3D perspective. What could we possibly be hearing about? Fake apologies. Now, that can come from politicians or world leaders or whatever, or Hollywood, whatever you want to call it. But it's also a reminder, these fake friends give fake apologies. If you confront someone, did you run your mouth about me? I'm so sorry. Use your gut to know if it's sincere or not. Okay, bad choices. This is tied in with the same thing. Always stop and think about your pros and cons. What choices are you making? Now, these can be physical things that stay away from your psychedelic drugs. It's just a joke for tomorrow's show. Make the right decisions, and they're still showing me who you hang out with. Check yourself. Make sure that it's not you. Okay? Make sure that you're not the bad friend. People start avoiding you, you might question, is it your integrity that's in check here? Promiscuous, well, let's not do that. Just lean on you, ho. Okay? That's more of a 3D headline. I hope that's not someone out there in our collective. All right? We don't need no more Jezebels, okay? Just saying. Police. Well, we've already seen a whole lot of this. First responders. I'm not getting negative from this. I know there's always bad apples in the group. I'm getting more positive. You're going to see more. We've already seen it this morning with this plane crash, all the first responders, and we give them a shout out and pray for them as well. A lot more shakedowns going on. This could be ICE. It could be, let's just watch and pray for our first responders, okay? These are possible things. This is more 3D. This is more personal, like headlines. So, all right. Future predictions. What can we possibly be seeing? Military is very busy in this recently, and considering that the crash included a Black Hawk, we don't know what's going on. We watch the news with discernment. Cyber attack. Well, that's always possible. That is always possible. Okay, thank you. This is still the baddies trying to hack into the quantum system, and they can't, and they're very frustrated. But this can be in any form, whether it's the banking system. They keep showing me transportation. Okay. I sure hope not. All these electronic things. They can stop your car or crash your car or whatever. They're just showing me transportation. We may even learn that this crash was a cyber attack. I don't know. We shall see. Coerce and manipulate. Well, these are the things and people that we try to avoid. Manipulators. Okay. Somebody trying to... Really, Wings? He goes, well, there's Dr. Fauci. Okay. Well, that's what they do. So that may be coming back into headlines of how people were manipulated. Rulership handover. Now, this has been busy recently, and it's not just the U.S., because we just did our transfer of power, but this is global. Rulership handovers are going to be happening everywhere, from big countries to little countries. And not just the leadership, but even the smaller, whether you call it a Congress or a parliament, or even down to the dog catcher. There's a lot of leadership positions that are going to be handed over. It's how we clean up the world. Tornadoes and winds. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They are actually showing me physical tornadoes. Okay, so if you live in Tornado Alley, beware. Especially with that polar vortex that people have been experiencing, with this warmer front smacking into that is very possible. Okay, so beware. Okay, we're not doing reverse, so we'll turn this around. Holding power. A lot of people still trying to remember, you got this rulership handover. It didn't say it would go smoothly, so people are still going to try to hold on to their power as long as they can, because they're addicted to it. They're not going to relinquish their power so easily. Okay, so we may see a fight for that. And they may use manipulation and coercion to do that. They may use cyber attacks to do that. They may create storms to do that. There's so many different things that can happen here. So use your discernment. Keep your head on a swivel. Same advice we normally get. Okay? All right. And as here in the U.S., Mr. T starts to, build his cabinet up. People are handing over power. He's firing them, needs new people. They don't want to let go. Okay. All right. Spirit animal deck, which I changed it back. Just spirit led. They said, let's go with this one. Let's change it out. Well, okie dokie. So we still need a buddy for the day. Let's find out what energy is going to help us through our day. The vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. Be resourceful. Remember, we had that piggy bank. We're reserving everything you use. Like, when it comes to food, I can't stand to throw food away. It drives me nuts. So make sure that you can use all of your resources in all the right places. Okay, reserve, 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 because you just don't know. Okay? Yes, Wings. He said, you really need the base card. Okay. Oh, we need a spider? Nope, that's a scarab beetle. Magic works through you. Okay. So this is more of a manifestation. Okay. Scarab beetles tend to run together, like a group of them. I don't know what you call that. A nest. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about scarab beetles. Oh, and by the way, the numbers are 63 and 52. So that's a 9 and a 7. And it's just so... it's interesting that I had mentioned that we're getting a lot of 9s and 7s. And that's true. Okay, well, don't waste anything, and make sure that you're resourcing your energy to manifest what you need. Okay. Angel deck's changing up. We got an oldie but goodie here. Let's find out what message we have from our angel deck. And then we'll get to some more math then. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So all of the negative energy vampires we're trying to get rid of, everything's tied to what you put in your body. And I get that, but Spirit is also aware that this stuff needs to be cleaned up because they poison everything. So make good choices if you can. We all know that organic stuff is extremely expensive. And when you're pinching pennies for the piggy bank, that's not always possible. But bless your food. That's the best advice I can give you if you are having to eat more processed because it's cheaper. Bless it. Put the energy into it through your words, and God will take care of the rest. All right. So we've gotten a message today to get rest. Be careful and watchful of what you put into your body. Do your prayers, your meditations, and blessings, and Divine Spirit will take care of the rest. Okay. So we're going to be mindful of the people we hang out with to avoid the drama, and we're going to be mindful of the things we put in our body. All right. You want to math? Let's math. Okay, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3. All right. 139. 78. Our little hanging monkey is 12. Our stadium, what number is that? Well, I think it says 113. I need a light. I think it's 113. We'll find out in the book, won't we? The push pin is 28. All right, let's go to work here. 123 is our Libra. Oh, more balance. Okay. Well, we did get that earlier in the reading. So we need to bring balance to our life in all aspects. 139. The triene is harmonizing energy, which we talked about that too. Make sure that you're hanging around people that harmonize with your energy and the food and resources you use. Make sure that's harmonizing as well. 78. What kind of birdie do we have here? The eagle. This is your higher self and having freedom. Okay, so if you need to know how to do all these things, ask your higher self. Is this a good person for me? Is this really good for me to eat? All these decisions, you can call in a little help if you need to. Number 12 is our hanging monkey. I remember him because he's just a reminder that sometimes you need to get in a different position and to get a different perspective. Because if we have tunnel vision and we're not seeing toxic people and things in our life, change of point of view. Okay? Your stadium, pretty sure that little print there, it's 115. Okay, the world stage. Well, prominent events. This is an ongoing thing. We are watching this movie. We're watching the world and all the events. Every little thing plays a part. Use your discernment. 28 is the push pin. Is this a reminder for later, maybe? Important events, a milestone, getting to the point. So there may be some world events that what we call markers in the Future Proofs Past movie that are very prominent. So let's pay attention to these things, okay? Get a different perspective if you're not seeing it. These things will set us free. Okay, bring us balance and harmony. Okay, very interesting read. So 123, 139, 78, 12, 115, and 28. All right, not a whole lot of new information, but somebody else might get a different blessing out of it. All right, and I hope that you do. In the meantime, you guys have a very blessed Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow for more oracles and then the round table, which King of Cups is hosting, and we will be talking about psychedelic renaissance. It'll be interesting. All right. All right, guys. Until next time, remember, God loves you, and so do I.